Hello everybody, this is Quiversee, and welcome back to the Misadventures of Tron Bonne. Last time we got ourselves a feel for the Gessel Shaft, got to meet our servbots, or at least which ones we can find, and went on a little expedition into the Nakai Desert ruins. Didn't get much there, but we did get enough that I wanted to take a quick check at the lab, because I think I can develop something. Can I get the Gatling parts? Yes, I can. So we're gonna do that. And that gives number 32 the special skill of Gatling gun development. So I'm gonna talk to him.
Miss Tron, if we had a rapid-fire trigger and 100,000 Zenny, we could make a Gatling gun!
A rapid-fire trigger, huh? Oh, wait, no. Talk, give, fireworks. Yes!
What's this? These fireworks are linked together so they'll go off sequentially! I could adapt this idea for use in building the Gatling gun I've designed. All I need now is enough Zenny to pay for the development costs.
Well, what do you know? We happen to have enough Zenny right here to develop the Gatling gun! That is an item to replace the search cannon weapon. It is, as you might expect, high rate of fire, low damage. We'll be trying that in the mission for today, but we'll get to that later. Anything else I can develop? I could develop the E-Tank too. I could also develop the armor parts. You know what? I did take a pretty nasty beating in those ruins. Let's get some armor. That gives number 34, armor development.
Miss Tron, guess what I discovered? If you attach good armor to the Gustav, your defense goes up.
No kidding! You put armor on the thing and it goes up with defense.
If you attach E-Tanks, your energy goes up. What do you think? Pretty amazing, huh?
Yeah, my thoughts too, Tron. My thoughts too. Sorry, one sec. Sorry, I might be getting distracted, at least while we're on the Gessel Shaft part. To put a long story short, I've got a conversation going on with some friends on my phone right now, and I don't want to be completely out of the loop on it, but I also, this is one opportunity I'm going to have to actually record, so I'm just trying to make do. Once we get into the mission, I'm not going to be distracted, so don't worry about that. But before we go to the mission, there is something else I want to do. I'm going to go down to the gym. Ah, there's a couple more servbots here than before. Pretty sure it was just two before, just him and him. Okay, I already talked to you. Yeah, you're the one that says how they're all different and have their own unique abilities. You.
When I think about what goes on the other side of this door, I don't know why, but I get excited.
I'm sure you do. And, what about you, Mr. Treadmill?
Whew. I wish there was a training program to increase my speed. That way, I wouldn't have to work like this all day long.
I know that there's something I can give to one of these guys. One of these guys I'm pretty sure can take the comic. I think it... No, it's not him. It's not you. Is it you? No. Number 9? Yes!
Thank you, Miss Tron. I love comics. Wow, it's the latest issue of The Adventures of Sheriff Mega. Uh-huh. Is it interesting, number 9?
I wouldn't get too close if I was you, miss. I'm just a drifter. Some say I'm a bounty hunter. But I like to think of myself as just a plain old gunman.
Huh?
People like you was never meant to be someone like me, miss. It's the fate of people like me to live our lives alone, living and dying by the gun.
Hello? What are you talking about? Stop that nonsense!
Can't stop much as I'd like to, miss. Ain't got nothing else. Just my horse and my gun.
Number 9 gained the special skill Sniper.
Number 9! Huh? Miss Tron? I'm sorry. I guess I got a little carried away by the story.
Sure you did, Arthur Morgan. In fact, AM, Arthur Morgan. There you go. Congratulations. Enjoy your new name. No, stop. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that again. The other reason I wanted to come here is because we haven't actually done any servbot training. So we can still only train 1 through 8. And this is the attack course, so I want to train someone who's missing attack, like number 6. Because I could do it on, like, say, number 8 here, but it wouldn't do them any good. In addition, I want to make sure that they don't have their skill discovered. So, like, I could train number 7's attack, but what's that going to do? He's never going to actually get to really use it. So, I think I'm probably going to train number 6, but... So, yeah, numbers 2, 3, and 6 are all options. I don't think number 2 has a combat ability, at least not one that uses attack. His might use brain, I'm not sure. Number 3 has more speed than attack as his capacity, so he's probably a speed-based ability. So, yeah, we're gonna go with number 6. He's a normal Servbot.
This is training room number 1. Do you want to hear the rules?
Sure, go over those rules.
In this game, you have to throw bombs at the targets in the back of the room. To win, you have to knock down a certain number of targets within the time limit. Each level is made up of 3 rounds, and if you clear a level, the attack rating of the Servbot playing will go up 1 point. Good luck!
And here is the controls. Square and triangle are exactly the same, where you gotta pick up the item and throw it. X is to jump, which is what you need to use to hit the back row. And the circle button is eat curry, which it doesn't explain what it does, but it basically freezes the timer for a few seconds. And here we go. We got all the targets there. It is important to note also that there are certain priority targets you want to hit. Most targets are worth 1 point, but you see that screaming person in the background? They're worth 2. You can see they're worth bonus points. In addition, if you strike in the middle between 2 targets, you can get them both. Servbot around that's in the back there is running around in circles trying to just get the pieces that are, well, down. And then there's also that special panel which gives you a bazooka. Lasts for as long as you've got the number over your head, and then you can just shoot it and it hits both rows. This is honestly a pretty straightforward game. It does get tricky at times, and yeah, if you make a mistake, you can just get hit by a bomb. In addition, if a bomb is thrown where another bomb is already laying and you haven't picked it up yet, it'll just get blown up. Like that. They just destroy each other. So you gotta be real quick and real careful to not also do what I just did there. I need to get 3 more points. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. Hit them both! Yes! Just barely made it. Holy crap. And that's it. That's how the game works. You have to go through 3 rounds of this in order to gain 1 attack point. And you'll notice that the target score has gone up. So, this can get kind of tricky. But once you get into the groove of it, it's honestly not that bad. The main thing is just, you know, aim for the bazooka targets whenever you can. Go for the high-scoring targets, which, you know, you'll learn them. It's not too hard to figure out. And try and stay ahead of the Servbot who's putting pictures up. And also, the more doubles you can get, the better. Anyway, that's about all there is to say about this one, so I'm just going to cut ahead to when I've beaten the 3rd round. Alright, I wait down the clock, and 3, 2, 1, done. And with that, number 6's attack rating is now 3. It is now maxed out. He didn't learn a new skill, did he? Dang it, it must be brains related. Okay, well, I'm gonna take a few minutes here to train numbers 2 and 3's attack up. If either of theirs grants a new skill, I'll show it. But otherwise, I'll just see you when it's time for the next mission. So, I'm gonna be at this for a little bit. I'll be back. Suppose that's a good time to show what happens when you fail. And I failed because I shot the curry with a bazooka! How many games can you say that in and mean it? You shoot the curry with a bazooka. Anyways, you can retry at the same exact level you're at, thank goodness. No. Oh! That was close. That was like the 5th time I tried that. The final round on this feels like it's very, very luck-based. But it's done. And of course there wasn't a bonus skill to go with it. Okay, well I guess that means I can't unlock any of their skills right now. I guess I'll see if there's anything I can sell before I get started on the mission. Oh yeah, there's no Servbot who replaces the items here. Before I started this episode, I decided to send out my Servbots out on scouting missions. And sure enough, one of the ones I sent was the appraisal Servbot. I honestly forgot that. But yeah, because he's not there, you can't appraise or sell. And that's kind of what I mean about it's a good idea to not send out scouts until right before you go on the mission. I actually did want to demonstrate that at the start. I just forgot because of how long I was training. But yeah, I basically made the decision based on high brain ratings that I didn't want to take on the mission. Anyways, that's enough of that. Let's actually do a mission, shall we? And I think we are going to start with Gold City. Robbing the bank. All right, let's get this mission meeting started. Let's take a look at our details, shall we? This time, we're going after the bank in Gold City. We're not going to bother with any tricks. We're going to land right in front of the bank and bust in.
All right, Miss John, we'll scout out the area for you.
I'll tell you what to do with beacon bombs. Your job is to break into the bank and get all the money inside.
Yes, Miss John! Miss John, what robot are you going to use for this mission?
For this mission, I'm going to use the Gustav. I'll use the weapons on the Gustav to stop anyone who gets in our way. All right, let's go.
Aye, aye, Miss John!
Indeed, we will be bringing the Gustav. But now that we have the Gatling gun, we can choose between the search cannon, which has a tracking function making it easy to use, or the Gatling gun, which can fire multiple shots at once. We're going to demonstrate the Gatling gun. Frankly, I'm not wild about it, but I still want to give it its chance. We'll bring along several Servbots and a sniper. Let's change our Servbot, because now we have a new sniper, number 9. Let's see, he has 1 attack, 2 speed, 2 brain, versus 2 attack, 1 speed, 1 brain. So if we bring along with Mr. Arthur Morgan here, he'll have less attack than Ace, but he'll have faster reload and better tracking. I think we're gonna go with that, considering the Gatling gun. Wait, yeah, the Gatling doesn't have a tracking function. How does that work? And we're gonna also mix up our Servbots here. I want to take nothing but Servbots that have brains to gain. Ooh, a lot of brain to gain. Take you. You. Yeah, and you. Because I'm going to try and make that the focus of this mission, is getting their brains up. Having them steal as much Zenny as I can have them steal. What a beautiful, peaceful day in Gold City.
All right, let's get what we came for and get out of here before the police show up. Is this the bank? All right, open the doors.
Yes, Miss John! It's full of dogs.
Wait a minute. This isn't the bank.
Oops, sorry. The bank's in the next town over.
Why is it always this way with you? Whenever I ask you to do something.
Sorry.
No, never mind. Call the truck and tell them to pick us up.
Come in, Druck. We need a pickup over. Miss Tron, they say they'll be here in 2 to 3 minutes.
2 to 3 minutes, huh? Well, maybe the trip won't be a total waste. Grab what you can.
Miss Tron, I found some valuables at the animal hospital.
Okay, good going. All right, listen up. We're not leaving until we get 50,000 zenny, okay?
Roger.
Alright. So we have a new plan since we are no longer in the right spot. We have to collect 50,000 zenny in 3 minutes.
Start.
I guess we'll start by sending the Surfbots back inside of the animal hospital. There's more money to be had. Is there maybe more? Nope. Then this building is useless! Eh, it's not going down. Surfbots, pickpocket that man! Oh! Okay, I misremembered. Oh, hold on. I love this. The first time you send Surfbots into a house, they do this. This is what they do when Miss Tron tells them to go inside buildings and steal stuff. A couple of them look around, some of them just snack, and one of them watches Mega Man on TV. You know that one's number 6. That's totally number 6, watching TV. And then they come out with food. I'm pretty sure that some of that isn't actually Zenny gaining, it's healing. I'm not sure. You can also send Surfbots to shake trees. Oh. Get Zenny, get Zenny, guys! Get the Zenny! Get the Zenny! Get the Zenny! Get the Zenny! Ah, it's gone. So yeah, it's still worth it to have them go for the Zenny. But yeah, the thing I mentioned before that I had forgotten is that when their attack is high enough, they just have the power of bomb. They don't need a special skill for that. I thought they did. And I'm very glad to have been proven wrong on that. Come on, load up. Now get the Zenny! There we go! Alright, shake down that tree, get some more apples. You can also just do that and scare them all. Uh-oh. It's the police!
You're surrounded! Throw down your weapon and come along quietly!
It's not a weapon, it's a tree!
Miss Tron, it's the police! The truck's still not here. Looks like we'll have to fight our way out!
Surrender! Blows up. It's actually a little easier than I gave credit for to get the Surfbots to pick up Zenny with a beacon bomb. Alright, well, we never raided this building. Excuse me, sir, do you mind? That's what I thought. What are they doing? Oh, they're shaking the car. Yeah, they can also do that and literally tear apart the police cars. This is actually a good idea because those are items with their own use. Not to mention it stops them from using the cars, since we're literally ripping the tires off. Alright, I am starting to run low on time here. Good Surfbots. I've never put this much focus on just gathering Zenny using the Surfbots specifically, so I'm starting to wonder if what happens when you lose, because I've never actually not gotten the Zenny I needed in one run of this.
The truck should be here soon. Everyone, get ready!
Okay, no, I misinterpreted. Yes!
Why did I have to sleep in? Today of all days! Why am I so bad in the mornings? Huh?
You there, in the robot! Come out now with your hands up!
Took you long enough to get here. Have a little trouble getting up this morning, did we? Did your mommy have to wake you up?
Well, how did you... I mean... No, of course not!
But you're not gonna come quietly, are you? All right then, if that's the way you want it. You've left me no choice.
Yep, we have a bit of a boss fight with Denise Marmalade, who just crashed her van into a tree and it disappeared and blew up. Good lord, before I start actually fighting her, I just gotta say, I really love her character. And I can't rightly explain why. It's just a delight to... How can I put this? She's a delight because she's a bit of a bumbler, as you could tell. You know, she was late to this, she's running away from Tron, but she's the freaking boss, and she's throwing bombs, too. She's actually much tougher than any of the other cops, by a pretty large margin. Not to mention her theme song is just phenomenal. I mean, right now it's the boss version, but like the original one that was playing before, it's just so super heroic. It's super unfitting for the character that she's portrayed as. I don't know, there's just something about that separation that I just absolutely love. Also, yeah, you can do that. Destroying the animal hospital gets that. I forgot about that. Okay, I just wanted to destroy all the buildings. Now, where the heck did Denise go? Where are you? Oh, what you doing? What you doing, Denise? Go get her! Go get her! Stop it! Seriously, you are stronger than the other cops. Why are you labeled the screw-up?
Mission clear.
There we go. One serve-bot bomb to the face. That's all it took.
Had enough? We knew you'd win, Miss Tron. Did you get everything? All right then, let's go home. Yes, Miss Tron. Wait, I'm not through with you yet. Yeah, whatever. Better luck next time, huh? See you around.
Ugh, the nerve. Just you wait till next time.
I seriously don't know what it is with Denise that I just love so much. But I'll talk about that in a minute. Because it's now time for the post-mission reports.
Instead of getting the zenny from the bank, we got stuff from the town. These are all the things we were able to get on this mission.
Some pork, some fish, some apples, some curry, some tires, police lights.
Here are the Surbots whose brains ratings went up during the mission.
Number 2, number 4, number 6, number 10, number 13. 5 of them gained brains. Ooh, that's beautiful. Let's see here. We got a horseshoe, a speed cube. I am so happy to have that. And an E-bottle number 2. And that's it. That is the end of the first mission of Gold City. And you might have actually recognized the special panels from the attack training minigame, the ones that give 2 points instead of 1, they're all characters we'd seen. They were Glide, Lex Loathe, and the reason I didn't bring this before is because the third one, that screaming one, was supposed to be Denise. She's actually is supposed to be kind of a major character in this, even though she only appears in that one mission line. She only appears in the Gold City missions. Well, and one other point, but that's for later. I don't know, I think it's just so fascinating that she gets all this fanfare and stuff, but she's really just depicted as incompetent, despite being far more competent. I don't know. She seems like she should be the character of her own anime or something. I guess that's the point that it comes across as. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today. Next time on the Misadventures of Tron Bonne, we're gonna take another look around the Gesellschaft, see what we can do with what we just got, and go on another mission. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.